Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing really well. I am not doing so well right at the moment. I'm not going to get into big details or something, but this is why it was a delay on my video and photos from my cruise. I haven't done it yet. It's just I've been too sick, to be honest with you. When I came back from my cruise, within 12 hours I was back at work, and right before I left for my cruise, excuse me, people who have been with me for a while know I've been having intestinal problems and stuff, and I started getting sick right before my cruise. I went on medication, but unfortunately it got worse. So I'm pretty much under the weather, but I did get some sun on my cruise, as you can see. That was nice. But I am going to speak about the cruise on this video. I may insert some pictures or videos. I'm not sure. I don't know. It depends on how I feel after I'm done with the video, to be honest with you. I have a couple videos I've already recorded, so if I lack a little bit, it's just because I'm not well at the moment. I'm not sure what all is going to happen, so I don't want to get into much detail, but it was a beautiful boat. The Embassy Divina was a beautiful boat. I told you before, it was either love me or hate me kind of video, or I'm sorry, I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes, but it was a love or hate kind of cruise, and I think it was both for me. I loved part of it and hated part of it, but I didn't hate it, but you know what I mean. But actually, let me show you. I don't know how much I'm going to eat, but I brought some food just in case. I brought some bananas because my potassium is very low right at the moment, and my iron is super low. And I brought me a sandwich. It just has some vegetarian bacon and tomato, and I put a little mayo on there. So I think that looks pretty good, huh? I need to eat. It just kind of makes me sick when I eat. And of course, I have my Diet Mountain Dew, and I actually have been drinking very little soda. I've been sticking mostly to water. But on my videos, I like to have my soda because of my cup, and I think it's more like a trademark for me, right? So, but I do have a few things here that we got from when we were on a cruise that I'll share with you. But I did take some videos, and I picked up 3 postcards from St. Thomas. Is that one? And I would love to send to 3 of you guys. So if anybody would like to have one of these, please just make a comment down below, and just to make it a little, harder to get. Not that I don't know how to say it. Just to make it a little bit of competition. Please state the 3 words I asked you or the person in the video to remember in my nurse play and my ASMR video, the school nurse, and the first 3 people that type in the 3 words, or I will fill these out and I will send them to you. I hope somebody would like to have them. They are very pretty. But you will have to either email me your address or private message me on YouTube with your address. So as long as you have no problem with that, I'd love to send it to you. I wish I could send a card to everybody, but that's impossible, obviously, because I love you all. And wow, over 10,000 subscribers. I had planned on doing a large video, or a big, huge mukbang with you guys, but I just can't right at the moment. But I am very thankful and appreciative for all of you guys. I hope that you know that brings me to tears, actually, because, it's very hard for me right now to sit here and do this video because I feel that bad, but I love you guys. I really do. I want to do it because I care about you guys, and I want you to know that. So thank you for the 10,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. Try not to get emotional, but when you don't feel good, you get emotional quickly. I was talking to my mom this morning on the phone, and I just couldn't stop crying because you know. Mommies are mommies. Even I still need my mommy. Oh, Christine, stop it. I'll try later to give more information when I find out more. I don't know. I'm trying to keep part of it private, you know, my life. And I don't want to bother you guys with my problems anyways, but we'll see what happens. But I would love to send those cards out, so just remember to just comment down below with the 3 words I asked to remember in the nurse role play, and the first 3 people that do that, I'll send the cards out to you. So, but we left for our cruise, and I told you guys our first stop was Antigua, our second stop was St. Martin, and our third stop was the Bahamas. They were spread out through there. They weren't right in a row or anything. So I did get a little bit of photos and video. It was so sunny and bright. I couldn't even see because all I have is my phone. I don't have a special camera, and hopefully one day I can get better equipment to do my videos and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. But the islands were beautiful, just beautiful views. The water, beautiful blue, green, beautiful water. It's just so nice. The people are nice. I was surprised. Usually they're more aggressive in selling their items, and they weren't so much this time. But of course their items are like, you might pay $5. They want $30, you know. So I didn't buy a lot of stuff, but I did buy some candy on board. I bought 3 bags of this candy here, Haribo, and I probably don't say that right, but Tang Fastic. Took me a couple minutes. It's a travel edition, and it is a little bit sour, and it's really good. And I got this on the boat, and these I believe were $5 a bag, which probably really isn't that bad on a boat at all, you know, for that. So I saw those. Me and my son already ate one. I'm not going to open it because I just don't feel like eating them right now. But and my husband, he collects magnets, and my mom does. So I did get my mom a couple magnets. But this video is after the cruise, and I already gave my dad. We bought him a nice ashtray. I mean, when am I going to buy them? They don't need anything, but it's just for. He collects ashtrays sometimes from different places, and so I thought it might be a nice little addition. It was of the Caribbean, and my mom, I got her magnets, and my older son, I always collect both my boys' shot glasses from where they were, and I got him a couple other little things, but nothing big or major. But this is my husband picked up these magnets, which he collects and puts them on the fridge. This is the magnet of the boat. Let me slide this over. The MSC Divina. Our second stop was Antigua. And it's funny because he'd get some, then he'd be so mad he'd find another one somewhere else. So you're like, this is going to be kind of awkward to see. It's very, as you see, foily, colorful, but it's Antigua. Here's St. Thomas. Sorry, they have such a glare. I know this video isn't going to do them justice as for how they look. They're very pretty. And this one I picked out for him because I thought it was so neat. It's like that reflective Nassau, Bahamas. Isn't that so nice? And yeah, I have my TV on. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn my monitor on. I forgot to turn it down. So we picked out them. And then we got something for a wall to put on. I got this plaque here from Antigua. It has a little hook here. We already have something from the Bahamas, so we didn't pick up anything from there. And then I have another little plaque in here, which I probably should have took out beforehand. But this is from St. Thomas, just to put up on the wall. We just try to collect little things to put up on the wall. My husband's been wanting to put them up, and I'm like, no, not till I could try to get him in a video a little bit, you know. And the other stuff was laying around, and my husband's the type of person, he doesn't like stuff laying around, so I had to give it to my mom. and my older son and stuff. And we actually, which I may have a little bit of pictures of, we went to a pirate museum in Nassau. It was nice. It was like $14 to get in. I don't even know that it was worth $14 a person. It was nice, but it wasn't too much. And there was a lot of, and which I don't mind, but it was just really crowded because they had school tours in there. So it was kind of hard to go through. If I would have known the kids were there, I would have waited till they were done. Then I would have did it, because there was big groups you couldn't get around. So it kind of, maybe it would have been better if there wasn't. So, but I took a couple pictures of the food 2 times. The food I did not like too much at all. I was not happy with the food on there. My husband was fine with it. I have a couple pictures. I'll try to put them in here. But yeah, and I drank no alcohol, but I did try a couple drinks. The non-alcohol strawberry daiquiri, I had a few of them, and I tried one dirty banana. And I think I have pictures I'll try to put in here. So, and I may put other pictures or videos in here. I'm not sure. You might just show up. But it was, had a balcony, and a couple things ruined the trip. And as for the islands, I would do it again. I loved them. They were beautiful. It was very nice. Sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. You can't tell I like the Bee Gees, can you? I don't even know if I'll be able to put that in. My ringtone is the Bee Gees, and I don't want my video to be. I have so much, and I think everybody else does, with all these new rules. Almost every video I put up, they tell me that it's not friendly. I mean, I don't know how. I don't cuss or anything through the videos, or you know, show anything. So YouTube is getting crazy. You guys need to write them and tell them to quit blocking and causing problems for all their video makers. They literally cause so much problem every single video I do, and I'm sure it's for everybody else. So, but one time when we were in the buffet area, and we were getting lunch. It was very, very busy, and I went up to get something. I come back, and there's my husband. There's some lady sitting next to him. And I come back, and I'm like, what? I go up to the buffet, and I come back, and you invite a lady to sit with you? Just joking, because I don't really care. I'm just teasing. And he's like, no, I invited 2. So here comes another lady and sits down there too. So, but it was just so crowded. A lot of times you had to share tables with everybody, especially on sea days, because it was busy. So, yeah. And he told me, I guess I'm still a ladies' man. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. He wishes he's old like me. But and the people that worked on the ship were really nice, very nice. And but I have to say, this was probably one of the rudest ships I've ever been on for passenger wise. I mean, you come up on the elevator, there's 10, 12 of you trying to get out of the elevator, but when you're trying to get out, there's 10, 12 trying to get in. They don't let you get out, you know, and you have to push your way through just to get out. Normally people let you get out and then they go in, but that wasn't happening. So just little stuff like that. But I gotta tell you something about the elevator. We went to, I think it was the day we went to Antigua, and we came back. It was hot. We were tired. Had traveled, you know, through the island, and we get on board. And of course, I think there's about 8 of us on the elevator. I'm not sure. This elevator had been out for a few days before we docked, and it was back in service when we came back. and I didn't know which one it was. I mean, because you get kind of confused where you are. So we got on the elevator on the 4th floor, and we're going up. We hit the 8th, and it goes up to like 15, 16. But we hit the 8th floor, so we were the lowest one, so we started going up. And when it got to the 7th floor, it stopped, and it dropped, and it dropped 3 times. It scared everybody in that elevator. This lady standing next to me grabbed hold of my hand. We thought we were gonna die. I'm pressing the buttons, trying to get the door to open or whatever else. I'm like, I'm not dying in this elevator. Or my other biggest fear was to be stuck in that little elevator with all these people. I was already starting to have a panic attack. And she's holding my hand, and we're doing it, and I'm pushing, and the elevator dropped a little bit more, and I pushed the door to open, and the door opened, and there was a floor, and we all jumped off that elevator as fast as we could. Off of it, and scared to death, and they put the elevator back out of service for the rest of the cruise. I didn't say anything to them, but it was probably one of the most scary moments recently, because to go from the 6 all the way down would kill you, I'm sure, because it goes down to like 2 or 1 for the cruise. So, but it was scary. They had trouble with that elevator all the time. They should have probably never opened it, but it was so scary. It was crazy. But I would never go on that elevator again, that's for sure, even if they opened it back up, because it was just too much. So that was a scary moment on a boat. And one other thing that we did not like is we were on the 8th floor. We had a balcony. We always try to get a balcony if we can, if it's in reason. And of course, I don't know why, but on the 7th floor they were redoing the decks. Now, that seems kind of crazy when people pay so much money to go on a cruise. You want to sit on your balcony to relax, and they're down there sanding the decks on the next deck below, and all you hear is the grinding noises and the sanding noises. It ruined the whole balcony experience. We didn't even get to sit on the balcony. I told my husband I was going to call and complain. I haven't yet, probably because I don't feel good. But I don't know. I may still, because I honestly don't think we will go with this cruise line again. There's many other reasons, but it's not, it's just, I didn't really care for it, and it was different, and you pay for everything, which you do on every ship, but this one seemed a little bit more greedy, but it was, as for beauty, it was just beautiful. But yeah, we really had a nice time on the islands, though. I would definitely do them again. I loved them. Did get some sun. I was happy about that. Met some nice people on the cruise ship. We had a lady there. You have to, most cruise ships you could buy like a soda package or an alcohol package, and you can here, but the alcohol package is like $385 for one person. We're not paying that much, but you could buy these coupons. So I don't drink alcohol, so I bought a coupon book for my husband. He got 18 alcohol drinks, and it was $89. And I think he bought a few when he didn't have the coupon too, and I think they're like $8 to $10 a drink. And then we bought coupon books. We got 18 for soda, juice, water, non-alcoholic drinks, stuff like that, energy drinks, milkshakes, whatever you want with them. We bought 3 packs of them, and we thought we would use them, but as I told you, I started getting sick before we left for the cruise, so I couldn't even really drink anything. And that's not why I didn't like the food. The food was almost the same every day, and it was just not food that I would normally eat. I did try different things. I just did not like it. And so we had bought 3 books of those, which meant 54, and we figured, well, we're going to have a soda with our lunch and a soda with our dinner, and we both like to have bottled water, whatever. And I was just started getting so sick I could not even drink I had lots of water, but I could not even drink things. So we met this lady. She was from Germany. She only spoke German, very, very little English. And her 2 sons, they spoke some English and German. And my husband's fluent in several languages. So, but we had so many drink things. So the boys, I kept offering to buy them drinks, the non-alcoholic. They'd get the daiquiris and the mango smoothies, and one tried the dirty banana too, which was really good actually. But we just couldn't. I never had trouble before drinking something, even water, but so we gave a lot to them. So I didn't want to waste the money because you don't get a refund on it for sure. I'm gonna take a little bite of my sandwich here. So it was really nice meeting her. I kind of wish we would have got email addresses because just in that short time, we all sat together and talked together. Because her sons were younger, so they would run off and leave her. So we always invited her to our table. And when we saw her, we sat with her because she was always sitting by herself if her sons weren't there. So it was really nice. And couldn't wait to get back home because I was feeling so bad. But within 12 hours, I've been right back to work, which has not been easy for me, feeling so sick. I tried to get in to the doctor today, but she was closed because I'm not feeling much better. I think I'm going to have some more looking done. And so I'm going to try to get that done next week, but I've been working so much. I obviously have to work. I need the money. And I don't have good health insurance, so I definitely need the money to try to help pay for some of the stuff that's going to happen. But when I got back, I had internet on the phone. When I got back, I didn't have cell service, like where I could call people, but I had internet where I could check my comments from you guys, which I hearted some that I could, and I wanted to be able to keep in touch with my son, or both my sons, but mainly my younger son, because, I want to make sure he's getting up, going to school, and doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I get home, and there's messages on my phone. You guys are not going to believe this. When I say I have the worst of luck, I'm dead serious. I have the worst of luck. I come back, and here's my bank. Somebody had stolen my debit card again. And I know I told you guys this story not that long ago. Once again, I have all these calls saying that they believe there's fraud on my account. I get home, I call somebody, and they said was from Pennsylvania. They made a bunch. Well, they did 3 different places with my bank cards, and I have no bank card right now. But yeah, they stole my bank information, and my bank card is gone, and I'm waiting on a new one. So it's hard not having a bank card because I don't ever carry any cash. So I had to go and get a little cash so I could have a little bit of money on me. And my husband still has his, thank goodness, because it is the same account, but our bank cards are different numbers. He uses his bank card 10 times per my one at least that I use it. Nothing ever happens to him, but me, everything. So I don't know all the places they went to, but I know it's 3 different places, and it took place in Pennsylvania. So, but waiting for that all to get straightened out. So, welcome back, Christine. Welcome back to reality, right? So, I hope I didn't bore you guys too much, and I'm sorry I got emotional towards the beginning. It has a lot to do with not feeling well, and I'm literally exhausted from coming back, going straight to work, and not feeling good. And, I don't know what's going to happen right at this moment, but if I lack a little bit, please forgive me, but I'm going to try to keep up with the videos as best I can. I do have a couple already, or at least one pre-recorded besides this one that I'm doing now. So I do love you guys, and you mean a lot to me, and I hope that you know that. And there goes my other phone. Give me just a second because maybe somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Sorry about that. My phone's ringing again now too. I'm gonna let you guys go. There's a lot going on. I'm sorry I didn't eat too much. I have not been able to really eat lately due to the intestinal problems. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day or wonderful evening, depending on where you are. thank you so much for all your kind comments, your loving comments. You don't know how much they mean to me. It's you guys that keep me going. Because as for YouTube, I probably would have quit already. As much trouble as they give me every day that I up. Sorry, that I upload. So I appreciate you guys so much. I'm just surprised, and I'm thinking about maybe doing a Q&A for all my new subscribers. If you'd like that, please let me know also down in the comment box. I love you guys very much, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.